Hello, everyone.
Hi. Why does this always happen?
I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to our finally 200 sub special. Yay!
Woo!
Yay! it's been a while ago.
Yeah, it took us like 30 subscribers to get it done.
Yes. But anyways, welcome back. We thought we'd do something a bit spooky for our 200 sub special. Because, I don't know.
Just because we wanted to do that since we had like 100.
Even for the 50.
I think
yeah.
See, so like
This
we gotta
has
come
been-
up with an idea for the 1000 special now.
If that ever happens. Anyways, we thought today we'd do like a post-apocalyptic, zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse.
Zombie apocalypse. Walking Dead inspired something.
Ghost Town.
Ghost Town. That's gonna be the title. Something Ghost Town, something Walking
Zombie.
Dead. Zombie. Anyways, we put this, I wanted to talk about the skeleton, but then I wanted to talk about the build in general.
Just talk about the skeleton because
Yeah,
it's
we put
in
the
picture
skeleton
right
up
now.
there because I really wanted to have something to scare people off.
Although I think you can't even really see it. But I mean, maybe if you're standing right in front of it.
Yeah, then you'll see it and you'll be like, I'll head the other way. There's dead people in here. I'm
And
sure it's a
zombies walking
zombie.
around.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's a zombie skeleton. I don't think they would have.
Well, yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
the question is the skeleton still a zombie or is it human?
Anyways, how do you like the chimney we built? So yeah, we thought we'd do this. We actually created 8 characters. One we had to kill off, but anyways. So I guess we created 7 characters that take part in the intro.
We had to kill one to make 2 other ones zombies.
Yeah, because there's this mod where you can make them zombies and we didn't know how to, and then we looked it up and you need a grave and we were like, oh well, guess we have to
Okay.
kill this guy now.
He
So
was
yeah,
cute,
7.
Carl.
Yeah,
Carl.
he was a zombie. Carl a zombie. He was really well fed, so I thought he might be one of the alpha. He might have been one of the alpha ones because he looked like he
was
already
a
ate
doctor.
a lot of humans.
Maybe. Brains.
Do zombies gain weight?
I don't know. Yes. Tim says yes.
Okay. Thanks, Tim. But anyways, the story behind it was Ghost Town, and then we were like, oh, how about we make this little like camp that they build up with like all
Yeah.
these barricades? Is
Yeah,
that a word?
barricades.
Barricades around it, and we had to open up the fence a bit because we were like, well, you'd want to see out, and then we have all these different characters, which I forgot all the names to, but no, I
Yeah, it
remember
doesn't-
Joseph. One person called Joseph.
Yeah.
With a Y and an F. That's very interesting.
Which one is that again?
That's the teenager.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Right. I don't know
no,
the
we
other
did
ones.
the thing at the same time again. Melinda and I have a tendency to go at the same freaking time. Oh, anyways. F is for friends.
Oh, God.
That's a SpongeBob song. I think we're just like a bit.
We've worked on this
Bit
basically
hyper.
all day today. I think it's
Basically all
just
day.
like gotten out of hand by now.
The trailer we had to record a million times. It's not even perfect yet. Like, it could have been so much better, but there's just like
it's
no
so hard
way.
when you try to make the Sims move in the trailer. You know, if you just try
Yeah,
to just
definitely.
show the surrounding or whatever, it's probably easier.
Probably,
but like,
yeah.
then the Sims are just never doing what they're supposed to do.
I know, it's so annoying. I just want them to be puppets. I wish there was like a puppet mod.
Yeah, I mean, even if you turn the autonomy off, they still do stuff that you don't want them to
Yeah,
do.
why?
I don't know.
I just want them to sit and not do anything.
Yeah, and then they just like get stuck everywhere, and you just have to reset them all the time, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and then the emotions, because I have a mod installed where you have a few more like little mootlets popping up.
Yeah.
And one girl was like sad because she's not pregnant. The other one was just angry because of life. Like,
Yeah.
so many things happened. But yeah, anyways, we cut out a bit of the farm here because, dear God, that took a long time.
Yeah. And who really cares about the
Yeah, like the
process of
farm.
like
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
putting plants on?
But anyways, I think whenever Melinda and I do something together, it gets pretty creative because everyone has like different ideas, and then when you put them together, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I agree.
Do you want to talk about the characters that we made?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had so much fun. We're literally in cast for like
Yeah, I think that
so
took
long.
us like probably as long as the build.
Yeah, maybe. And then they're just in the trailer. Maybe
Yeah.
we have to do like Hunger Games with the zombies and stuff. You know,
Maybe.
turn Sims into zombies, one after the other. See who's left
Oh my god.
in the end. That'd be funny.
Yeah, I think so too. So there's one guy that's the leader, but
Yeah.
we think he's not like the one that's in charge, you know, because there's this other girl who's
Just-
always going out killing zombies and stuff, and like who
And
looks really
collecting
badass.
resources.
Yeah,
She was
and
on the
we
watchtower.
think that she's like the actual leader, but not like she's not as dominant maybe as the other one, but she's actually in charge because she's just more capable of like leading.
Yeah, that's actually the
But-
thing. There's a thing in psychology, like a theory about leaders, and you can either be a leader. Well, there's a few different ways, but you can actually be a leader due to like your skills,
Yeah.
or due to like your dominance. So I guess that guy
Yeah,
has
one
more
of- yeah.
dominance, but she has more skill and like expertise. So everyone's like, "Ooh, she knows what she's doing," and we
Right.
think they have a little something going on.
Yeah, I
A
think
little
so too.
smoochies maybe.
Yeah,
at night
I
in
think
the
they're like
tents.
a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really in a relationship, but
No.
they're kind of like dating.
And then they hate each
not.
other
Yeah.
probably because I think she's a bit more. I think she's a bit of a
She.
loner.
Yeah. Also, I don't think she's gonna take orders from him, so
No, never.
that makes him
She
upset
wouldn't. Yeah.
because he likes to be the boss of
Exactly.
everyone.
And he's the one that stands in front of the fire and kind of pokes it a bit.
Yeah.
And then the girl we just talked about is the one that's up top the watchtower in the trailer,
Yeah.
and she looks quite badass, if I don't say so
Yeah.
myself.
I see. I agree. I think so too. I wanted to say about that.
And then we had the blonde. Was she blonde? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
kind
like
of.
like a gray blonde.
Blonde-ish.
Ash.
Ash blonde.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that color?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well,
Let's
that's
just
what
call
we
it ash
Germans
blonde.
say, so it must be right, ash blonde. But anyways, she was just sitting by the fire, and we think she's the farmer. That's why she's a bit dirty in her face and her
Yeah.
arms are like a bit dirty.
She's just taking care of all the food and the cooking and stuff,
Definitely.
and just like getting all the resources where they're supposed to be.
Exactly, and probably cooking
Yeah.
for everyone, because we have this little fire pit that Get Famous became so handy in this.
Yeah.
Like, imagine we would have
So
built
good.
it before Get Famous came out.
Wouldn't
It would
have
been,
worked.
No, it would have been. Well, it would have, but it wouldn't have
Yeah, but,
been
like,
as
it would-
authentic.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it looks very good.
I think
now.
there's a lot of good pieces that you can use for
Definitely.
an apocalypse scene.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have this technician guy who was the one. I don't think you saw him that well in the trailer. He was just like
Yeah.
outside, kind of like seeing if you can see something going on.
Yeah, looking through the fence.
Yeah, and we built that little hangout thing for him at the bottom, where there's like all these
Yeah.
technical things.
We just
the
thought there has to be someone that's gonna take care of the security and like just putting, I don't know, maybe some voltage on the fences or whatever to keep the zombies out. Sorry, I
But
can't talk
sumsies.
the zombies out. I can't talk anymore.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I just think he's gonna like stay in touch with like other maybe like colonies, kind of other people.
Yeah, over the
that are-
radio maybe.
Yeah.
Like over.
I
what
think
do you call
he's-
that? Funk. I have
Yeah.
no idea what that is.
Yeah, frequency. Don't know.
I don't know. I
You
sent
know
an
what we
SOS
mean.
to you, I guess.
You know what we mean.
Yeah,
so
we
he's
put
like,
that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he's the thing. And then we put a fire also. Before I forget, we put a fire next to the sleeping things because we were like, well, if they probably don't have radiators in there
right.
because it's an old factory. So why would they?
Yeah, we just thought they would just choose the biggest building in that part
Yeah.
of town, and
Exactly.
yeah. So
Well-
there's a lot of clutter in the factory, like on the downstairs area.
Yeah, because we just put random things that they might have collected, like a lot of food,
Right.
but like also boxes with like different utensils, you know,
Yeah.
like maybe some pots or, you know, just things like that that you would collect over the time. It was probably the one standing up top the watchtower that collected it all.
Oh, good
That's my
question.
guess.
Which weapon would you use if you were
Baseball
in
bat?
an apocalypse
Baseball bat.
in a zombie?
Baseball
Baseball
bat.
bat.
Because I think everything that's pointy, so like, I heard screwdrivers a lot, but that's like,
Screwdrivers.
yeah, but that's like, I feel like it would get stuck and then I'd panic. Also, I don't really like sharp objects, and I
Yeah,
would find
like-
it really gross to kill someone with a sharp
Yeah,
object.
I think axes
I mean, not
would
someone,
be
a
like.
zombie. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but like I would be afraid that it would get stuck in the
It would.
skull, and then you can't get out, and some
But it
other
would.
zombie is gonna kill you in the meantime. You know.
I think a hammer. I want a hammer. I want a sledgehammer.
I'm not gonna run from. Tim is like, I want an axe.
Yeah, but an axe, I always heard that in all of the zombie things I've watched, everyone said an axe is stupid because it literally just gets caught and it's like so hard to rip out.
I think I want a hammer.
Yeah, I just said that. I said I want a sledgehammer, like a really big hammer that you could just go like.
I agree with that.
Because there's metal on it. It's not sharp, so it wouldn't. Well, it would still gross me out, but not as much. Like I could never kill anyone with a knife.
Yeah, I feel like
ever.
a baseball bat
it's
might
gross.
be harder to like handle for me personally.
Not harder to handle, but I don't think it's as effective as a hammer.
Yeah, maybe.
Because with a hammer, you kind of have like, I don't know. There's a bit of a sharp bit as well.
I mean, guns would kind of be kind of nice as well, but
no, because
you
it's
wouldn't
loud.
have like, yeah, but like, what does that matter?
Zombies get attracted by noise, Melinda.
Depends on the zombies you're talking about.
Every zombie movie and series I've watched, zombies were attracted to the guns. So also that, and where would you find the bullets? Like especially in Germany, it's like
problem.
No one has a gun. So where would I find bullets?
We talked about this once before, and then we looked it up, and there's a gun shop like kind of close.
Yeah, but I don't think they actually have guns. I feel like they have knives and all that stuff because not a lot of people actually are allowed to possess weapons here. Like you have to have these like licenses for it. Yeah, you have to have licenses for it.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know how many people have that.
So I think it's a bit crazy. Also, we said we would just kind of run out because we're like in the middle of the city, so it's probably not the best place to be.
Yeah.
Like get far out on a farm or something's but probably the best. Like you can probably fence yourself in.
Yeah, we should just try. Like we should get all the supplies that we can while we're still in the city.
Would you take our cat?
No. To be honest,
wow,
no.
You're horrible.
No, like what would I like? Maybe for food, probably. I mean, that sounds really mean, but like, if you're afraid of dying, you
Melinda,
know
you're
what
bad
we do.
cat mom. No, I would never do that to my cat. I would let him eat me.
He would if you would die before you.
No, I think I would release him because I think he would know what to do best, like by himself.
That or just leave him.
No, I would release him because I think if he has a chance to survive, because it's not like he's a friendly cat most of the time.
Yeah.
Like I can't have him on my arm 24/7. You know.
I'm just saying I wouldn't take him to wherever we're going because that's just too. I don't know. It's just a liability.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would release him once we arrive in the forest or something.
Yeah, maybe.
And then cry my eyes out. Kill
Poor
myself.
Baby. Then you could have just stayed in the apartment and killed yourself so your cat can freed from you.
Oh, he's
Off
so
of
cute.
you.
Yeah, off of me.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gross. No, I don't want him to eat me. That's kind of gross. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, then we have one character, one other character. Who's called Joseph.
Joseph, yeah.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph in German, so that's always fun. He's always sad. I think he just arrived there with them, and he's like a teenager, and he always used to be like kind of cool at high school, you know, but now he's having a breakout. His skin is breaking out, his eyes are like red because he only cries and doesn't sleep.
Yeah, he's like in a bad shape.
Yeah, he's in a very bad shape.
He can't do anything. He's not even useful for the camp.
No.
He's just sitting there, just being scared all the time.
Yeah, but I think it was the situation that you find in a lot of zombie movies where the leader was like, "Oh no, we can't take him. How do we know that he's not, you know,
infected?"
Infected, exactly. Thank you. I was like, contagious. But yeah, and then probably the one that was on the farm, because I don't think the one that's badass would have bothered. She would have just been like, I don't care, do whatever.
Right, that's what I think.
But I think the one on the farm was like, no, we can't do that because she's like, I think she's a nice person. Yeah.
She just wants to save everyone.
Yeah. Same. I'd be the same. I could never leave anyone outside. I think that's how I die.
I wouldn't either.
I think that's how I die though, because if you keep letting people in, it's not just
you're gonna.
That it's also the drama that you cause with like too many people that are all like strangers, but then have to be so close, and all the food that you need for all that people. Because like if you have a lot of canned food, you can probably survive for quite a while, but the more people you have, and there's not a lot of food you can eat.
Yeah.
Or like make like new foods, you know.
Right, you would have to have seeds for that. Like, I mean, I think they have a pretty good camp. They have quite a lot of plants and stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. They must
So
have
not
been there for a
everyone
while.
would be that lucky.
Yeah, because obviously you can see that it has been, like, the apocalypse has happened quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like the
I
zombie
mean,
thing. Because,
look at the houses
yeah,
and stuff there.
like the nature's getting everything back. Even though I watched a documentary once, and it's like within a few years, nature's literally taking everything back if you don't.
Yeah, that's why there's trees
Groom.
growing out of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, and like fences are broken because we thought like nature would just kind of like get in there, and then the wood would just kind of break off. And,
Yeah,
like,
or
fall
someone would
apart.
just use it for something else.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, things like that. What else can we say? We got all the characters.
We could talk about the
We didn't
zombies.
even say thank
We
you for
didn't-
200 subscribers.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess. Well, thank you.
There's
Ah.
2 zombies still.
Yeah.
Carl
Yeah.
is dead.
Carl is dead. Poor
Then
Carl.
then there's this bride. She wanted to get married, but then I don't know how that happened, but she turned into a zombie.
I think she was at her wedding, and then the guy just came a bit late, and he was bitten by a zombie, and he was like, he looked like he had a flu, so she was kind of like, oh, what's going on with him? You know, maybe he's not feeling bad. That's probably why he's late. And then they would have had the kiss, and then
drama.
he just bit her.
We
And
should
then
make a
she's
movie out of
zombie.
that.
Yeah, zombie movie. Anyways,
bit her.
we're moving into the showcase now, so we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
Bye.